How the government knows best, and that in order for government to operate in their what they consider to be an efficient manner, everybody has to play by the same rules, operate under the same principles, such as Obamacare, just as an example. People have to accept a certain amount of care for the government to process this efficiency that they think they can get. So the question really of Siskiyou County is not just a question of Siskiyou County, it's a question of the form of government that we thought we had, which is turning out to be different than what we thought we had. So how does it affect my children? My children are in an age now where they have their own kids and can be concerned about, what's going to happen in the next decade or 2 decades. And I really think that the country right now is on the precipice of going one direction or the other. Either we're going to be able to stop the advance of government by bureaucracy, or we're going to go into that direction where we no longer have control over these issues, in which case zoning an area like Siskiyou County to the point where people can't afford their farms anymore, or cutting back on or raising electrical rates. People depend on the cost of electricity here, which has normally been fairly low. But once it goes up to a certain point, they aren't going to be able to afford to pump water to take care of the land. And if they then cut down on the diversions that have been there for really 100 years, more than 100 years here, they cut down on that, the people aren't going to be able to divert water into their crops either. So if people are in the cattle business or the alfalfa business, they're going to suffer as a result. And of course that will depreciate the value of lands in the area. Ultimately people won't be able to keep their lands. And then you have what I'm going to call the conservative, not conservative, the movement that is to put things in conservation for, quote, future generations or for whatever motive they have. They come in and they will buy land up, get it cheaply, whatever, from the people who no longer can take care of it. And the unfortunate part is that part which made America great is the rural part of America. And that's disappearing. That's going to disappear, that ability to get up in the morning and go work and so on.